Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the very first episode of the Creative Mother's Corner, where I am actually recording in my dining room. So that's fun. welcome. I am your host, Ali Rose, a mom of three, yoga teacher, creative soul, wellness seeker, and honestly, just a woman rebuilding herself in real time. And if you're here listening today, chances are maybe you are too. So I am so super excited that you're here. This is a podcast, but it is also on my YouTube channel here. So this isn't going to be about perfection. It's not going to be as polished as some things or filtered, just some or an unrealistic version of wellness. This is just going to be real life. It's the messy middle, the rebuilding season, the healing season, the figuring out as you go season, because that's exactly where I am right now. And instead of waiting until I have absolutely everything perfectly figured out and everything together, I decided to start anyways. Let's just say hello and welcome. And, what is creative wellness? Because creative wellness is a space that I created for overwhelmed moms and moms who feel like they've lost pieces of themselves in the chaos or the everyday life. It's where yoga, motherhood, wellness, creativity, healing, nervous system regulation, self discovery, and honest conversations all come into one beautiful copacetic harmony. Let's just call it that. Where everything just comes together in a nice, neat little intertwined package, because wellness is just so much more than green smoothies and the perfect morning routines. Because sometimes wellness looks like crying in your car after school drop offs, or taking a deep breath before reacting, or choosing movements instead of punishment, taking a hot bath instead of folding the laundry, reconnecting to hobbies that you forgot that you loved, learning how to exist as you again by, outside of what mom is, just being who you are outside of your mom title. And I think that that's the journey and that's the space that we all deserve. So let me properly introduce myself. My name is Alyssa, or Ali Rose online, and I'm the mom of three. I'm also the certified yoga teacher. I'm a creative person at heart, and I'm someone who spent years trying to reconnect with myself after motherhood and stress and burnout and body image struggles. That one is huge. And honestly, just losing myself in the survival mode. And I know that I'm probably not alone in that. And for a long time, I thought wellness had to look perfect. I thought I had to properly heal before I could properly help anybody else. But what I've learned is sometimes the most powerful thing you can do, simply be honest with yourself. Simply just be honest with yourself and where you are. And that brings me to here today and today's episode, and it's building in real time. And when you think building in real time, well, what does that mean? It means I am not here coming on this channel pretending to have all the answers. I'm building this business in real time. I'm building myself in real time. I'm learning in real time, because we're all always learning, and everything ebbs and flows, and you are witnessing the beginning, the uncomfortable beginnings, the season where I'm trying new things and I'm creating content and I'm filming videos and I'm figuring out the business and I'm stepping into my confidence and navigating motherhood and healing my nervous system and chasing big dreams, all while feeling extremely scared sometimes. And I think there's something really beautiful about that, because we don't have to be perfect. The sad thing, I think, is like social media often shows people after they've made it, or the appearance that they've made it, or the appearance of perfection. But I want this space to be a little bit more unedited, not perfect. I'm not admitting to perfect. I'm not trying to make it perfect. I want it to be about the growth and the mistakes and the pivots and the breakthroughs, the vulnerable moments that we all have, and the tiny wins that nobody's clapping for yet. I want you to see what it actually looks like to choose yourself again. So, what can you expect here? Honestly, a little bit of everything. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. Let's just be honest. We're not just one thing. We're not just moms. We're not just yoga teachers. We're not just whatever your particular job is. You're not one thing. So we're not going to talk about just that one thing. We're going to talk about motherhood. We're going to talk about overwhelm and burnout, nervous system regulation, yoga and movement, healing your relationship with yourself, creating a self-care identity, maybe an identity loss in motherhood, wellness habits that can actually feel realistic to you, building confidence, chasing your dream as a busy mom, body image. That's a big one again. It was a big one for me. Healing, mindset, and mindset runs everything. And probably there'll be some emotional real talks along the way, because why not? It's what we do. It's who we are. Some episodes will feel deep and vulnerable. Some will feel lightheaded, and some will feel lighthearted and cozy. Some may literally feel like we're sitting together drinking coffee, having a heart to heart. Some may feel cringy, if you want to call them cringy. Here, that's the new word. I think so many women are silently drowning in the overwhelm and pretending they're okay. And somewhere along the way, we started believing that taking care of ourselves was kind of selfish. And I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe it. I believe wellness creates a ripple effect. And where a mom is healing and is healed, where she connects to herself and where she regulates herself and regulates her nervous system, when she starts believing she matters too, that's when everything around her changes. And maybe creative wellness becomes that starting point for someone. Or whether you found this podcast or this channel while folding laundry, or driving in the car sitting in an overwhelmed moment, or you're going for a walk, or searching for a sign to start choosing yourself again, I'm just really glad you're here, because you're not alone. And this is just the beginning, and we're building something together and in real time. And if nobody has reminded you lately, you are allowed to grow slowly. It's not a race. You do not have to run to that finish line. You are allowed to rest, and you are allowed to reinvent yourself, and you are allowed to absolutely allowed to become more than just the survival version of you. You do not have to be that mom that's just surviving. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for being here for the very first episode of the Creative Mother's Corner. I am Allie Rose, and I will see you in the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.